as Easter is approaching, this can be a heavy topic, right? How can you equip our listeners with a couple of things that may help them with a topic such as resurrection of Christ?
Ooh, it's a heavy one.
Yeah.
It's, even in Christian circles, it's debated. It's debated what day it was and all of the things that are not the main things that become the main things. But there are a few things that stand out to me most. One being the resurrection is central to who we are as the church. It is the central point. It is the whole point. You know, the Apostle Paul says in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 17, and if Christ has not been raised, your faith is futile and you are still in your sins. We need to recognize it and never let it get casual. Oh yeah, 2,000 years ago, he died, he's raised. He's alive now, it's fine. You're like, you need to remember that resurrection, what happened at the cross, is just as important as what happened when he was raised. Like, we can't forget. Otherwise, we completely lose the point of Christianity. And it just becomes like any other religion. It just becomes filled with a bunch of things. And we don't want it to be. So we need people to remember Easter is not the eggs. It's not the candy. It's not the chocolate. It's Jesus.
It's Jesus.
The only one who died and was raised. The only one.
No
one will ever be again. Like, we need to understand that. And so, and the second one, you know, the resurrection, it speaks to God's plan for us. Like, you realize, you know, which really ties to my third point, is it was never God's plan B. You know, we have plan Bs. You know, you plan to go somewhere, something changed, you didn't expect it, so you had to make adjustments. God didn't have to make adjustments for Jesus to come.
That's right.
You know, we read John 3:16, you're like, oh, I memorized that as a kid, I remember that, that's fine. No, Jesus was the lamb slain before the foundation of the earth. It was always God's plan for Jesus to come. So it, you know, I remind myself, Lord, before I even came, before I even messed up, you had a plan way in the beginning. Before you breathed life into the breath of man, into the lungs of man, you already had a plan to fix what you knew we were going to break, yet you created us anyway. And you love us anyway. Like, what kind of God is that? Who said, I'm going to fix what you guys are going to break? You know, as a parent, you're like, you broke that.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to fix it. And there are times God will ask us to fix things, but this, only he could fix.
Only he could fix.
Only he could fix. And that's what Easter reminds us. He fixed it himself.
Yeah.
Because he loved us that much.
Wow.
He loved us that much.